Moshe Liנייado, speaking for Kolel Ahavat Yisrael, based in San Diego, California. כל השונה הלכות בכל יום מובטח לו שהוא בן עולם הבא. One of the interesting minhagim of Rosh Chodesh is as follows: the saying of Hallel. Yes, saying of Hallel on Rosh Chodesh is only a minhag. Therefore, we do not make a bracha on Hallel. Oh yes, Sfadim don't make a bracha, but our brethren, the Ashkenazim, do make a bracha. Let's try to understand why. We know from the Gemara discussing Aravot and Hoshana Rabbah, the willows which are taken on Hoshana Rabbah and hit on the ground, we do not make a bracha. We do make a statement. Chabit, chabit, v'lo barich. We hit you and we hit you, but we do not make a bracha. Why don't we make a bracha? So the Gemara tells us very simply, we do not make a bracha on a minhag. And the act of hitting the aravot is found nowhere. It's a minhag which we claim from the Beit HaMikdash. Therefore, be it Ashkenazim, be it Sfadim, be it Temanim, be it Chasidim, nobody will make a bracha on the hitting of the aravah because that's a minhag. When it comes to the reading of Hallel, the Gemara tells us emphatically that this is also a minhag. So why don't we make a bracha? Or why do we make a bracha? Why do Ashkenazim make a bracha? Because Ashkenazim will tell us there's a basic difference between the hitting of the willows and the recitation of Hallel. Hallel, many times it is a mitzvah. When I say Hallel on Chanukah, those 8 days, I make a bracha because it is a mitzvah. On Chanukah and Pesach and Sukkot. Okay, Pesach only the first 2 days, but the whole Sukkot, those are days which it is a mitzvah to recite Hallel. Comes the Ashkenazim say, the act of Hallel is a mitzvah. It's just the time which is not the right time. So if the minhag tells me to say Hallel, the minhag is just telling me to say it on a different time, but the act of saying Hallel in itself is a mitzvah. Therefore, I can make a bracha on it. Therefore, Ashkenazim will make a bracha on Hallel. We also have this idea by lighting Ner Chanukah. Of course, lighting Ner Chanukah in my home is a mitzvah, mitzvah d'Rabbanan. But to light Ner Chanukah in the Beit Knesset, that's only minhag. And we do make a bracha on it. How do we make a bracha on this mitzvah, this minhag, we shouldn't make a bracha on it. And the answer is, again, the same thing as the Ashkenazim will tell us. That the lighting of the menorah in your home is a maaseh, an act of doing a mitzvah. So we transferred it to the Beit Knesset also. That's the minhag, just to transfer. But the act is truly an act of a mitzvah. Therefore, even though it's a minhag to do it in the Beit Knesset, but the lighting is a mitzvah, therefore I can make a bracha. My friends, we are now in the month of Kislev. Kislev is a tremendous month. And let me tell you something. The Rambam comes and says that a person's obligated to learn Torah both in the day and at night. Yomam v'layla. But he says the majority of one's wisdom will come from the study at night. Kislev is considered the month which has the longest nights. Therefore, we have a tremendous opportunity to use those nights properly. Use them for Torah. And may we enhance our Talmud Torah to a great extent. And if I could add on something which I read and I'm looking for and I can't find it, but I think it's brought down by one of the great Turkish rabbis, Rav Palachi, Rav Chaim Palachi. And he goes on and he says that there is a segula. If you want to see miracles in your lifetime, if you want to see miracles this year, if you want to see wondrous things, if you do not complain from Rosh Chodesh Kislev, which is today, until after Chanukah, learn only to give praise to God. Never complain. you will have miracles occurring to you this year, such as the Segula brought down by one of the great Kabbalists named Rav Palachi, Zecher Tzadik Livracha. Bezrat Hashem, we'll never have to complain, and we'll always only give thanks to God Almighty. And we'll be zocheh to tremendous brachot, where we all walk together with Mashiach Tzidkenu very quickly. Chodesh Tov.